guys, when you hear some people tell you that, or they have been saying it, that most of the people who are in the police force, who are in the Nigerian army, the majority of them are Boko Haram, especially the repentant one. They say they will recruit them into the army. And don't forget the statement made by Goodluck Jonathan while he was in government. Then he said he even had this Boko Haram that they are in his cabinet. People were like, oh, what kind of statement was this man making? And now you can imagine this is really confirming all they have said. A video of a Nigerian policeman supporting the lynching of Deborah Samuel, a female student of the Shehu Shagari College of Education, Sokoto State, by her colleagues over the alleged blaspheming has been obtained by Sahara reporters. According to the yet-to-be-named officer, those who are not in support of the action of the mobs are kafiri, meaning unbelievers. Some Yoruba say kefiri or kafiri, where anyone insulting the prophet should be killed, and anyone questioning about that is a kufa, which is unbeliever, is said in Hausa language. Sahara reporters had reported how Deborah was killed and burnt by her colleagues for allegedly insulting Prophet Muhammad. She had protested the indiscriminate posting of Islamic message of a school WhatsApp group before the mob took offense and set her up for murder. A widespread outrage continues over the murder. Some northern leaders have expressed approval for the mob that carried out the gruesome killings under the guise of blasphemy. You can imagine, just like a Dangote son-in-law who happens to be a pilot coming out to say the same thing. I think he's trying to make a U-turn now when the company, according to, he was working with, distance themselves from him, and a lot of people are like, oh, if this kind of person is not a pilot, do you think it will be safe for people to board that kind of flight? And also for the fact that he is no longer with that particular airline, the airline just quickly came out so that it will not come and spoil business for them. And you can imagine a police force also, policeman coming out to spew out all of these things. Does that make sense? I did not even only condemn it, but demand justice. Let the culprits be brought to book. Mention a single verse where the Quran asks you to keep people who blaspheme. Let me remind you, I'm a Muslim. Islam is my religion. Thank you. So you not come and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Freedom of speech, constitutional, he is entitled to his opinion, and he has said the truth, despite Islam doesn't support jungle justice. Well, Britain, you are the one to blame for this whole thing happening. How can we, Biafra, be one with this kind of people who are still backward? They are still living in 1800. Let the culprits face their wrath for taking laws into their hands. You can't even fight for God. Allah is sufficient to fight and overcome all battles. We already know that many terrorists are serving in Nigeria police. Of course, is he saying that the president, Gumi, who condemned the killings, are unbelievers as well? Okay. This is why I love the Bible. It is translated into many languages that even Muslims understand it more than their Quran. Anybody telling you one Nigeria is benefiting something that he doesn't even want to lose, 1,000 years to come, Fulani will never change. The only language they understand is violence. Fire for fire. That is how it started in Central Africa Republic. Imagine a country governed by constitution, a multi-religious country like Nigeria. Anybody can wake up and define his own blasphemy the way he wants. IPOB can consider speaking ill of Nnamdi Kanu as blasphemy. Igboho followers can do same. Traditionalists can do the same. We have been appealing to the youth to vote someone who will bring sanity to the corporate system. You no wonder they so much love Buhari. Anybody that says the president himself condemned it, not in totality. No wonder they love that kind of person that will be able to, in one way or the other, have a kind of sympathy to what they themselves believe. No, I don't even agree that man is a policeman. Khan itself can do this for propaganda purposes, but myself in support of, okay, R is red line which must not be crossed, may also rest in can you imagine what somebody they talk? It's not a policeman, but it's agreeing to what you have said. Our entire security system should be totally overhauled. Who is going to do that? It should be devoid of pollution. When we started having the female policemen, women will be putting on hijab. What were you thinking? What do you think they were thinking? When it comes to religion, they fight for their prophets and God, but when it comes to their rights, they leave it for God to fight for them. Human life now have no meaning in their eyes. Senseless use energy they would have used to fight for themselves. They are using it on something that even the person they are fighting for is even have as power more than that. This is where we are forced to be one Nigeria, where some think and act like animals, while others keep watching things go wrong. Watch things go wrong. Southerners should go back to the south. Northerners outside should do same for safety and security reasons. Then we should have state policing. Which people? The same set of people who do not want it. They are saying that the governors they will misuse it. Okay. Terrorists and killers are everywhere looking for whom to kill. I pray Nigeria don't even happen to me and my household. Okay. Oh. An ordinary Sambisa forest, you cannot even go like your mates. Now only soft targets they are always looking for. 95% of these people and animals. Imagine Professor Lee 30 lawyers to defend a killer. It has proven long time ago we are living with it has been proven that we are living with demons, but southern leaders out of greed, okay, playing dirty politics. This one now Gogoro police after he don't finish smoked Indian him finish now. Can't they talk anyhow? By their statement we shall know them. By their statement we shall know them. If the imam of Abuja can come out and say this, what do you expect? What do you expect? Even some of the clerics too, they can say that. What do you expect? Oh my goodness! Even Adamu Gaba too, coming out to spew what I don't understand, what he himself does not even understand. It's just unfortunate. Really, really, really unfortunate. Can you imagine telling us that oh, you cannot cross the red line? Crossing red line is what they will never take. Who does that? Who does that? They are warning these people now, especially these politicians. I think they've been given they've been threatened that anybody who does not come out to condemn this incident should not even expect any votes. They are not concerned. I don't understand, because they believe that they are above a board, that they are not going to be affected by all the things that Nigerians are complaining about. I think that's the reason why some of these politicians are not concerned. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.